Welcome to the Transitions Daily podcast. Transitions Daily is an online recovery group that offers a daily distribution of popular recovery resources accompanied by a secret Facebook group for discussion. We hope you enjoy today's readings.
This is Transitions Daily for September 16th, read by Sarah M. from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, USA. AA Thoughts for the Day. Miracles. How can they rise out of such misery, bad repute, and hopelessness? The practical answer is that since these things have happened among us, they can happen with you. Should you wish them above all else, and be willing to make use of our experience, we are sure they will come. The age of miracles is still with us. Our own recovery proves that. Alcoholics Anonymous, page 153. Thought to consider. Don't give up before the miracle happens. AA acronyms. Action. Any change toward improving one's nature. Just for today. Sole authority. Tradition 2. For our group purpose, there is but one ultimate authority, a loving God, as he may express himself in our group conscience. Where does AA get its direction? Who runs it? This, too, is a puzzler for every friend and newcomer. When told that our society has no president having authority to govern it, no treasurer who can compel the payment of any dues, no board of directors who can cast an erring member into outer darkness, when indeed no AA can give another a directive and enforce obedience, our friends gasp and exclaim, "This simply can't be. There must be an angle somewhere." These practical folk then read Tradition 2 and learn that the sole authority in AA is a loving God as he may express himself in the group conscience. They dubiously ask an experienced AA member if this really works. The member, sane to all appearances, immediately answers, "Yes, it definitely does." The friends mutter that this looks vague, nebulous, pretty naive to them. Then they commence to watch us with speculative eyes, pick up a fragment of AA history, and soon have the solid facts. 12 Steps and 12 Traditions, page 132. Daily Reflections. We stand or fall together. No society of men and women ever had a more urgent need for continuous effectiveness and permanent unity. We alcoholics see we must work together and hang together, else most of us will finally die alone. Alcoholics Anonymous, page 563. Just as the 12 steps of AA are written in a specific sequence for a reason, so it is with the 12 traditions. The first step and the first tradition attempt to instill in me enough humility to allow me a chance at survival. Together, they are the basic foundation upon which the steps and traditions that follow are built. It is a process of ego deflation which allows me to grow as an individual through the steps and as a contributing member of a group through the traditions. Full acceptance of the first tradition allows me to set aside personal ambitions, fears, and anger when they are in conflict with the common good, thus permitting me to work with others for our mutual survival. Without Tradition 1, I stand little chance of maintaining the unity required to work with others effectively, and I also stand to lose the remaining traditions, the fellowship, and my life. As Bill sees it, serve it, not master. In AA, we found that it did not matter too much what our material condition was, but it mattered greatly what our spiritual condition was. As we improved our spiritual outlook, money gradually became our servant and not our master. It became a means of exchanging love and service with those about us. 12 and 12, page 122. One of AA's loners is an Australian sheepman who lives 2,000 miles from the nearest town, where yearly he sells his wool. In order to be paid the best prices, he has to get to town during a certain month. But when he heard that a big regional AA meeting was to be held at a later date, when wool prices would have fallen, he gladly took a heavy financial loss in order to make his journey then. That's how much an AA meeting means to him. AA Comes of Age, page 31. Big Book Quote: Abandon yourself to God as you understand God. Admit your faults to Him and to your fellows. Clear away the wreckage of your past. Give freely of what you find and join us. We shall be with you in the fellowship of the Spirit, and you will surely meet some of us as you trudge the road of happy destiny. Alcoholics Anonymous, 4th edition, A Vision for You, page 164. 24 hours a day. AA Thought for the Day. Today, let us begin a short study of the 12 suggested steps of AA. These 12 suggested steps seem to embody 5 principles. The first step is the membership requirement step. The second, third, and 11th steps are the spiritual steps of the program. The 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, and 10th steps are the personal inventory steps. The 8th and 9th steps are the restitution steps. The 12th step is the passing on of the program or helping others step. So the 5 principles are membership requirement, spiritual basis, personal inventory, restitution, and helping others. Have I made all these steps a part of me? Meditation for the day. We seem to live not only in time, but also in eternity. If we abide with God and He abides with us, we may bring forth spiritual fruit which will last for eternity. If we live with God, our lives can flow as some calm river through the dry land of earth. This can cause the trees and flowers of the spiritual life, love, and service to spring forth and yield abundantly. Spiritual work may be done for eternity, not just for now. Even here on earth, we can live as though our real lives were eternal. Prayer for the day. I pray that I may try to make my life like a cool river in a thirsty land. I pray that I may give freely to all who ask my help. Hazelden Foundation, P.O. Box 176, Center City, Minnesota, 55012. I'm Sarah, and I'm an alcoholic.
We hope you enjoyed today's readings. You can also receive Transitions Daily via email and discuss today's readings in our secret Facebook group. So for more information, go to dailyaaemails.com today.
Other than the 24 hours a day reading, unless otherwise specified, all quotes copyright Alcoholics Anonymous World Services, Inc., 1952 through 2001.